Hi, welcome to Simple Crochet Designs. In this video, I will show you how to make a mesh mini skirt. These are the materials that you need to make this project. I used mercerized cotton 8x4 yarn, approximately 340 to 360 meters for size XS. You will need more for larger sizes. If you can get a yarn that is not twisted like this one, this is also pretty to use for this design. This is the yarn that I use for this skirt. Also, you will need 2mm crochet hook. You can size up to 2.5mm if you don't like using 2mm crochet hook. You will also need tapestry needle and thread cutter. First thing first, let's make the string for the waistband. Make a slip knot. Then make a long chain. I made 350 chains to achieve a finished string of about 72 inches. Every 8 chains is 1 inch. Example, if you chain 358, then you will have a finished string of 73 inches. This string that I'm making is only a sample, so I'm only going to make a short one. After making a long chain, we're going to yarn over, insert the hook in the second chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 3 loops on the hook. You just made your first half double crochet. Continue making half double crochet in each chain all the way down the last chain. When you reach the end, fasten off. To fasten off, cut the yarn leaving a few inches of tail, then chain 1 or 2, pull the tail through the loop on the hook, remove hook and pull on tail to tighten. With a yarn needle, weave the tail through the stitches of the fabric to hide it. I'm going to show you how I hide the tail. If you have other method, feel free to follow what's easier for you. After hiding the tail, set the string aside. We will add this later after making the waistband of the skirt. Let's begin making the skirt panel. Make a slip knot. Then make a chain. The number of chains will depend how long you want the length of your skirt. Example, I made 67 chains to achieve a finished length of about 10 inches without the waistband. If you want your skirt longer, add more chains. I'm not going to make the full length of my skirt because this is only an example, so I can show you how to make the stitches. Once you have the length that you desire, turn your work around to see the back of the foundation chains. These are the back bumps. We are going to work the first row in back bumps only. Count 3 chains. The loop where the hook is inserted does not count. Yarn over, insert the hook into the 3rd chain, pull up a loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 loops on the hook. You just made your first double crochet of the row. You are going to repeat that, making 1 double crochet in each chain across. We just finished our first row. Row 2 is a double crochet row. Turn work, chain 2. This chain 2 is the first double crochet of the row. Make 1 double crochet in each stitch across. We just finished row 2. For other sizes, add more rows of double crochet. Row 3 is a loop stitch row. Turn your work, chain 1, pull up chain 1 to create a loop. This will be the length of your loop. Press your index finger on the loop so it's tight. Don't hold the working yarn tight so it's easy to pull. This counts as your first loop of the row. Insert the hook in the next stitch, pull up a loop, chain 1, pull up, chain 1 to create a loop. Make sure to keep pressing your finger on the loops that you made. Continue making loop stitch until the end of the row. If your hook is full of loops, slide all of the loops off. Insert your hook back into the last 2 loops so you have a measure for the length of the loop. And continue working the loop stitch. We just finished row 3. If you tug gently on the loops, the size will not change except for the last loop, so be careful not to change the length of the last loop. Row 4 is a single crochet row. Turn your work, insert the hook into the first loop, yarn over, pull through, chain 1. Insert the hook into the same loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook. You just made your first single crochet of the row. Into the next loop, insert the hook and make single crochet. Continue making 1 single crochet in each loop until the last loop. We just finished row 4. Row 5 is a double crochet row. Turn work, chain 2. This is the first double crochet of the row. Make 1 double crochet in each stitch across. Basically, this is just a repeat of row 2. We just finished row 5. Row 6 is a loop stitch row. Turn your work, chain 1, pull up chain 1 to create a loop. This is the first loop of the row. Continue making loop stitch in each stitch across. We just finished row 6. Row 7 is a single crochet row. Turn your work, insert hook in the first loop, chain 1, then make single crochet in the same loop. Continue making 1 single crochet in each loop across. We just finished row 7. Row 8 is a double crochet row. We just finished row 8. Row 9 is a loop stitch row. We just finished row 9. Row 10 is a single crochet row. We just finished row 10. Row 11 is a double crochet row. We just finished row 11. Row 12, loop stitch row. We just finished row 12. Row 13, single crochet row. After making row 13, we are coming to the middle of the skirt. For sizes XL up to 3XL, please add one more row of loop stitch and single crochet. For the middle of the skirt, make 5 rows of double crochet. I will make 1 row with you, then I will explain how will you go from here. Please continue making 4 more rows of double crochet, so you will have a total of 5 rows. I will show you my skirt. As you can see, I have 5 rows of double crochet. This is the middle of the skirt panel. For the other half, please repeat the pattern of this side. You will end with 2 rows of double crochet. Of course, for other sizes, the number of rows will be different. After the last row, fasten off, and you are going to make another skirt panel, but for the second panel, please don't fasten off because we are going to continue joining the 2 panels. Now that you have the 2 skirt panels, please put them together. The panel that has the yarn connected, place it on top. Make sure to line up all the corners. I'm going to use the slip stitch seaming method, but please feel free to use any method that you prefer. Insert the hook into the first stitch of both panels. Yarn over, pull up a loop, pull loop through loop on the hook. That's your first slip stitch of the seam. Now please take a look at your stitches. You can see 2 loops. This is the second loop, and the first loop is the one close to you. Into the next stitch, insert the hook into the second loop only of the front panel, all the way through the matching stitch of the back panel, first loop only. Yarn over, pull up a loop, pull loop through loop on the hook. Repeat these steps until the last stitch. Once you reach the end, fasten off. Seam the opposite side as well. Join the yarn in the first stitch of the 2 panels by tying a knot. Insert the hook into the first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, then begin seaming. Please don't cut the yarn after seaming this side because we are going to proceed in making the waistband. The skirt panels are connected. Let's go ahead and make the waistband. The side where you can see the seam line is the wrong side. Please turn your work inside out so you are facing the right side. Start by chaining 1. We will make a half double crochet round. Every double crochet row, place 2 half double crochet. 2 half double crochet here, and every loop stitch row, place 6 half double crochet. Yarn over, insert the hook into the double crochet, pull up a loop, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 3 loops on the hook. You just made your first half double crochet. Make another half double crochet in the same stitch. Continue making half double crochet. I'm going to make my round off cam. I will come back to show you how to end the round. I'm at the end. Let me just make my last half double crochet. To end the round, insert hook into the first half double crochet and slip stitch. Round 2, chain 1, then make another round of half double crochet in each stitch. And when you have gone all the way around, slip stitch into the first half double crochet. After making this round, add one more round of half double crochet, so we'll have a total of 3 rounds. Round 4, chain 3, double crochet into the next stitch, chain 2, skip 2 stitches, double crochet into the third stitch, double crochet into the next stitch. Repeat this pattern all the way around. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches, double crochet into the third stitch, double crochet into the next stitch. I will make mine off cam and I will come back to show you how to end this round. I am at the end of round 4. To end, slip stitch into the third chain. For the last round, let's make one round of single crochet, chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch, single crochet in the next stitch, 2 single crochet in the chain 2 space of the previous round, continue making single crochet all the way around, to end, slip stitch into the first single crochet, then fasten off. Let's add the fringe. Attach the fringe on the seam line of the skirt. The seam line is where the 2 skirt panels are connected. As you can see, I'm nearly done adding fringe to the sides. I left few spaces so I can show you how I add this fringe. First thing to do is cut strips of yarn. It's up to you how long you want the strips. In this example, I cut strips of about 8 inches in order to achieve a finished fringe of 3.5 inches. Gather your strips into groups. In this example, I used 2 strips of yarn for each fringe. Fold the group in half. With the hook, insert it in the space, just like this. Pull the group of yarn strips back through the pants by hooking the yarn at the middle where you folded it. Yarn over, pull them back through the loop. Pull the tails until the knot is snug. Repeat this in each spaces between the 2 double crochet stitches. This is the last part of the tutorial. After adding fringe, get the string that you made at the beginning and insert it in and out, just like this, in these spaces. Thank you for making this mesh skirt with me. I hope that you enjoy what you created. If you are interested in this kind of design, I will be making more designs using this stitch, so please stay tuned. And since you made a mesh skirt, maybe you would want to make a mesh pants as well. Here is the tutorial.